Hi, this is CJ and this is the video to show you how you can go about creating the site-to-site VPN between two security gateways, checkpoint security gateways. So as you can see that we have a topology out here. This is the headquarter security gateway, this is the branch security gateway, and we want to be able to create a VPN between them, right? Uh, Before we do this thing, if you have experience with any other firewall, and if you know the encryption protocols, the AES, the the hashing protocols like the MD5, the SHA-1, and the SHA, I mean the process becomes absolutely simple, right? Very simple. If you do not have, I would recommend you just go through the chapter or some information about the encryption and hashing and all those things in the CCNA book, 640-553 by Catherine Packwood. I mean, now we have 640-534 or something. I'm not completely sure because I did my CCNA security using that book, and it is pretty good, right? So you just go through a couple of chapters. One is the primer on the VPN. The other one is the actual implementation, although the implementation is with respect to I mean it's done through the SDM, but it gives a good understanding of these encryption and hashing protocols, right? So as you can see that we have to create a site-to-site VPN between these two. So let me go back to the console, H console, and need to show you a couple of things here. First, you double click on the security gateway, respective security gateway, and you have to make sure that the IPsec VPN blade is checked on both, right? If you do not check this thing, you cannot create the site-to-site VPN. This is a must, right? The second thing that we have to do is click on topology. Under the VPN domain, we have to select the traffic that has to be encrypted, right? As you can see, this one. And this is for the headquarter. I'm going to exit out of this. This is going to be the branch. As you can see, under the general properties, you will have the IPsec VPN blade checked, and in the topology you have the branch internal address. Okay, so you click on on these two. All right, so let's get back to this one. This is we are in the firewall tab. Now we jump to the IPsec VPN tab, right? We have two type of topologies. One is the hub and spoke, or just like the host nodes are connected to the switch, right? Everything is going through the switch. If you want to reach from one, like it's like a star topology, and then we have a full mesh, like a frame relay full mesh topology. So we have to right click on this. I'm going to create the star topology. Right click on this, click on star, give a name to it. I'm going to use branch underscore office. In the center, this is the hub, and the hub is the headquarter. So click on add, double click on the HSG. Now satellite is the branch, right, or the leaf. Click on add, click on the branch. Okay, center is done, branch is selected, done, and then you have to click on encryption. Just go through these. What kind of encryption do you want to add? You want to add just the IKE 1 or IKE 1 and IKE 2. I'm just going to go with IKE 1, right? In the custom, you can define, as you can see, we have, these are by default, right? And these are actually pretty good. So we have SHA-1 as the hashing protocol. We have the AES 2256 and integrity with the SHA-1 once again. These are very powerful, very strong encryption algorithms and very strong hashing algorithm. So this is cool. Now you click on the advanced tab, and in the advanced tab you have to click on the advanced VPN properties. You have to click on this one. We do not want to NAT the traffic between the headquarter internal network and the branch internal network. We do not have to do that, right? And that's the reason why we have to check this check this box. Okay, so once you have done it, you can click on OK here. You also have to understand one thing, that the time has to be synchronized between the SMS, the headquarters security gateway, and the branch security gateway. Absolutely. If you have manually configured the time, make sure that it's there, but it is always recommended to go for the NTP. I'm going to show you how to configure NTP in the later videos. It's pretty simple, but I have already configured the time, and I made sure that all three are actually in sync. I mean, you don't have to be like, in atomic level, right? In terms of syn synchronization, but as far as you know the time goes, I think the skewness could be about 1 minute or something. That's okay. That's okay. So as you can see that the community has been created, the branch office community. Now we're going to be adding a rule above the stealth rule. Uh, yes, above the stealth rule, and we're going to give it a name to it as the VPN rule. VPN rule, and we're going to be adding. Let me see the network. The headquarter internal, the branch internal, because it's going to be a two-way communication, right? The branch here. Oops, sorry. We can drag it from here. Headquarter and branch. Okay. The service could be any. This has to be accepted. This has to be logged. Policy targets, since we have to install this policy on both, we can leave it like that. And now double click on this one. In the VPN, we have to make sure that only the connection between the VPN security is checked, and click on this one, and then we have to select the one which just created the community, right? We only want to select the community that we defined, because we, in the future labs or in a net production environment, you might have 2 to 3 or more communities, right? So you want, just like we select the firewall, we have to select the correct community. So click OK here, and there you go. We have the firewall rule in place, and I believe that's about it. And you click on save a couple of times. Save again. Yeah, it's going to take some time this time around. Okay, it's saved. Now click on this down pointing arrow and click on OK to save it, to push the policy. Alright, so let's see, it's pushing the policy right now. Usually takes about a minute. Perfect. Okay. So now, in order to be able to test this thing, we're gonna go to the branch PC here. Oops. And I I am going to initiate a putty to the SMS server. Let me just do the firewall, or rather SMS server. Let me see. Okay, SMS server. So SMS server was 192.168. I believe it was 1.1. Yes, and then click on OK. If it's okay, it's working fine. We have the user as the admin, and the password. Usually it takes a bit of a time to show us the password field, so just be patient. Okay, password. Perfect. So now we have logged into the SMS server. We don't have to do anything out here. We have to go back to the console and click on the Smart View Tracker. You can just close this right now. Let me bring up again Smart View Tracker. Takes a bit of a time to come, especially once you have joined the computer to the domain, the console computer. Before that, it would pop up straight away. So be patient with it. It is not stuck. It will come up. Yeah, like you see, it's coming up right now. Okay. Now you have to sorry, expand this one. Double click this one. As you can see, this traffic is encrypted. Can you see this? The lock. You can just double click on the lock to get more information about this. Super. Now, let me just, if you can show you here. Right. The traffic source was this computer, the branch 192.168.2.1. The branch PC to the SMS protocol was this, and it was encrypted. The traffic was encrypted. We have the IKE one, and we have the ESP as 128 SHA. Right, encryption method, everything is there. And then we click on this one. This is the key exchange. Right, this is where the key was installed while when we define the community, the site-to-site VPN. Right, this is actually the main mode. You can just double click on all these things and you will figure out. Click on the next one. This is again the key installation, second phase, the quick mode. Right, if you, you have to be well versed with these things: the main mode, the quick mode, the aggressive mode. Okay, not to be able to understand or make head and tail of this thing. Right, this is the security, this is the SSH traffic itself. Right, now let's talk about how you can go about troubleshooting these things. Should something goes wrong with it, there's a very good command called the VPN TU. Okay, so we can run this command. Let us go this to the headquarter. I'm gonna log in here. We have to be running this command VPN TU. This is a very powerful command for troubleshooting. Okay, as you can see that it has presented us with few options out here. We can select one to list all the IKE essays. Let's see if it works. This is the IKE essay we have. The peer is 223.1. Okay, and in order to troubleshoot this thing, we can delete the phase 1 or the phase 2 keys for the given peer to reset the VPN and force the key exchange again. Right, that actually tries to solve the problem. It has solved problem in my production network, although we did it. It wasn't like it was a very bad issue with the VPN, but we wanted to reconstruct it obviously there's got to be a management a troubleshooting window for that. So you just cannot uh, do these things in the production time. Okay, so VPN TU is actually a very good command for troubleshooting site-to-site VPN issues. And that actually brings us to the end of this particular video. I just hope that you liked it, and thanks a lot. Bye bye.